Get me out of quarantine. It's Easter Sunday. Let's go grab some Joe. Not Joe himself. I'm actually going to grab coffee from Dunkin' Donuts this time. I know it's crazy. Hey Google, turn off all the lights. Well, we gotta compromise a little bit. Let's buy a car during this craziness. A lot of people think it's actually hard. It's pretty easy. Think about it. Who are you actually dealing with right now? You're dealing with sales managers, you're dealing with general managers that are running the dealerships right now while all the staff are away. What's going on, guys? How are you? They're all away because they got furloughed until, did I even say that right? Until they can actually reopen. So who's stuck is the salary employees that have to keep running the show. And a lot of them have time to be running these deals, especially people that don't normally interact with customers. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense so far. Before I go any further, guys, this video is brought to you by SaveOnMyAuto.com. SaveOnMyAuto.com is a resource you can use so that you can shop around for the best possible deal. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing, because this whole channel is dedicated to giving you everything you're gonna need to know so that you can negotiate your best possible deal. Let's talk about this a little bit further. So the people that normally put these deals together behind the scenes, the people that generally don't come out of their office until you're about to leave the dealership and then finally you get to meet them in the middle of the parking lot. Those are the people that are running the dealerships right now that you need to be dealing with. And thankfully, finding them is not too much of a challenge right now, because they're looking for you. They're looking for more than just you. They're looking for bank account information, credit report, what color you need, how much time you got, and hopefully you've got a transfer registration, because I don't know if your DMV is open right now. So, speaking of, my Alfa Romeo lease is scheduled for maturity, and I'm trying to decide, what car do I get? How do I take advantage of the situation, crappy as it might be? And I'm sorry for anybody affected by it. How do I get the best possible numbers out of this? It's not too far away from my normal process, how I normally handle things versus how I intend to handle them right now. The only difference is the time that it's going to take to get it all to happen. It's going to take far less time to get a yes or no answer. And that's what we're looking for here. We're looking for that magical yes or no answer. And depending on how aggressive of a dealership they are and how desperate they are, how many reattempts, how many times is it going to take for them to finally cave in and give you that number that you need? So the first step in doing all that, actually the first step is pulling over and mobile ordering my coffee, because I almost forgot. I'm gonna walk in and look like a douchebag asking for an order I didn't place. Also, had this been Starbucks, I could have asked Siri to place my usual order, but unfortunately Dunkin' Donuts is living in 1975 still. So my first step is, I'm going on to cars.com, I'm going on to cargurus.com and searching for the car that I'm looking for, and I'm seeing who has that car or comparable to that car, even if it's not exactly the color that I'm looking for, but might do. I'm making sure that I'm writing down that dealership and that stock number for the car that shows as available. Next step, what I'm gonna be doing is logging on to that dealership's website or logging on to SaveOnMyAuto.com and seeing if that dealership is listed on SaveOnMyAuto.com and checking them off so that they can get in touch with me. If not, I'm reaching out directly to them. I'm reaching out and I'm using a template email
that I'll put in the description below that I'm going to be copy pasting to a bunch of different dealerships, telling them, hey, I'm in the market for a car. I'm in no immediate hurry as the rest of the United States and whoever is probably contacting you right now. And I'm looking for this particular car. I'm looking to pay this amount per month, or I'm looking for this final sales price. How close can you get me to this price? And the idea is that you want to throw out a number that accounts for what is taking place right now. You want to throw out a number that is only really possible when a dealership is in a crunch. So in essence, if you're looking for, say, a Honda Accord LX, where it would normally get quoted to you or leased out to you at around, say, $275 a month with the fees down, you want to make an offer of, say, like $200 a month with the fees down, and say, how close can you get me to that number on a lease? Or say if you wanted maybe a $20,000 out the door price, how close can you get me there? You're gonna do this for as many dealerships as possible that are local to you, or if you live in an area that you need to travel, say, I am more than happy to do whatever I need to do and have the car delivered to me, because believe it or not, dealerships are doing things that they don't normally do right now. The dealerships that are actually open, however, you're probably going to be dealing with an internet sales management staff or a general sales manager that's still working. Maybe he's working remotely or he's working at the dealership at the time of this whole crisis. And the person you're going to be dealing with giving you that yes or no answer is not just saying yes or no because he thinks his boss will tell him yes or no. He's saying yes or no because he knows he can or can't do that deal. Maybe right now, but maybe later on, yeah. Or just flat out, no. Keep going down the list. Let me grab my coffee.
What's gonna happen right now is that dealership is gonna take your name, is gonna take your information down so that they can keep contacting you during this whole crisis. Hey, Godfrey! They're gonna keep checking in on your status, whether it be because they're open and they wanna get this car sold, or they're keeping your name down just in case, so that when they do reopen or if programs change, they can reach back out to you to try and make this deal done. You wanna be flexible either way, because right now, manufacturer incentives are not exactly where they need to be to get any crazy sort of deal done. But that doesn't mean you don't want to get on their radar anyway or try to get the deal regardless of incentives. Let me grab my coffee, man. What am I doing out here? I'll be right back. Absolutely. So next, if they are reaching out and they are somewhat close in giving you the number that you're looking for, whether it be they're off by a lot, as in maybe 50, 60 bucks a month, or they're not even close, you want to make your counter offer again. The key is persistence, because some of these dealerships, they will eventually meet you somewhere close to their number. It's just they've got to be cautious about what sort of number they're giving away very easily, because they don't want to lose you. So whatever you're doing, a lot of the times, if you can get it done over the phone and tell them, I've got my credit card handy, showing some sort of proof of commitment to that dealership will actually land you the deal a lot quicker. And the whole key is to show them some sort of eagerness or some sort of proof that you are willing to get the deal done ASAP. Now, as far as custom ordered cars, I know a lot of you are curious, is Ari gonna custom order? And how does that affect, how does what I'm talking about right now affect custom order? Now guys, I really wanna custom order a car. So I'm between a Porsche and a BMW. BMW, I could get away with custom ordering because they've got a rate lock program. However, with Porsche, depending on how long the car takes to build, a lot of these dealerships aren't going to be eager to build out a Porsche, wait 4 or 5 months, and finally by the time they receive the car, maybe they already caught back up. They're not gonna commit to a set in stone price that they know is ridiculous if it's gonna take 4 or 5 months to complete the sale. With BMW, it's a little bit different. Now, with factories being shut down right now, them having a backlog of orders, a lot of these deals will probably take about 3, maybe even 4 months, even if the initial time was about 2 months, because they are still taking orders, they're just not fulfilling them. So keep in mind, any hot deal that you may get, the car will likely have to be on the ground, and anything else is probably just gonna be you could probably get that deal without all this craziness happening right now anyway. I wanna make sure that you guys are doing your best possible work that you can be. That's why I'm telling you, me personally, I'm gonna probably try and target something that's in stock, ready to go. That way, I'm making sure I'm capitalizing as much as I can on right now deals. What I can get right now because the dealership needs the sale right now. Hope I emphasized that enough for you guys. Love you guys, man. Throw me a like in here. I'm making sure that everybody knows I'm still alive. Dealing with a lot of the family restaurant day-to-days in particular, so my father and the rest of my family don't have to. I'm sure you all know people over 50 are most susceptible to what's happening right now, and I want to make sure that you guys are staying healthy and safe. Love all you guys. As always, this video is brought to you by SaveOnMyAuto.com. Use it. Use SaveOnMyAuto.com and these videos to make sure that you're getting the best possible deal that you can. If you found this information useful, please consider subscribing. I'm gonna keep drinking my coffee. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.